Johnny Depp refuses to work with Disney for $300 million. Welcome back to Business Figures, and today we're going to talk about how much money Johnny Depp made from each of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. But before we do that, smash the subscribe button if you're Team Johnny Depp and comment down below if you're Team Amber Heard. P.S. If anyone comments Amber Heard, it will be deleted. Moving on. After the controversy with Amber Heard's allegations, on October 25th, 2018, Johnny Depp was fired from Disney. When Johnny Depp was on the stand in court, he was asked regarding this, to which he replied it was because the news outlets had gotten their headlines of labelling him a wife-beater. He then said that it was odd that they released him as Captain Jack Sparrow, but did not remove him from the Pirates of the Caribbean rides across the world. They even kept selling merchandise and dolls of Captain Jack Sparrow. He was then asked if he would ever go back to working with Disney again, which you can see in the following clip.
Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Correct?
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
As you can see, Johnny Depp does not want to go back and work with Disney, as most brands dropped him just to save their own skins, unlike Dior, who pretty much stuck with him the whole way. Comment down below if you think he should come back as Jack Sparrow. Now, let's look at how much Johnny Depp made from each of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. While other actors were considered for the role of Captain Jack Sparrow, Depp was ultimately cast and delivered as iconic performance. He was a major reason for the movie's success with mainstream viewers, and once the dust had settled from the film's box office run, Disney had a hit on its hands and the beginning of one of the most successful film series in history. Johnny Depp was paid $10 million for this role in the picture. This may seem insignificant in comparison to what he would go on to produce, but Disney had no idea how successful the brand would become. However, as we will see shortly, Johnny Depp began to profit as the brand grew on the overall story, and as the movies continued to gross more money at the box office. It was time for our beloved pirate to return to the big screen after the success of Curse of the Black Pearl. Dead Man's Chest was met with a lot of enthusiasm, as fans hoped that the first pirate films wasn't just a fluke, and that the franchise would stick around. According to Box Office Mojo, Dead Man's Chest was released in 2006, and swiftly rose to the top of the box office, grossing over $1 billion. This picture was a far bigger hit than its predecessor, and some of the revenues went to Depp's bank account. He had an upfront salary of $20 million for the film, but banking on back-end profits wound up taking on an additional $40 million for a grand total of $60 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. Depp would be in line for a massive paycheck for the third Pirates sequel. At World's End, which went on to gross nearly $960 million at the box office, it did not reach $1 billion in sales, but it was still a huge success. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Depp would earn $55 million from the picture, increasing his total earnings from the two sequels to $115 million. After the initial trilogy's popularity, Disney ensured that the series continued to thrive, and while audiences were content with just 3 films, the studio realized it could continue to profit from the Pirates franchise. On Stranger Tides was released 4 years after At World's End, with the goal of expanding on the lore developed by Disney in the first 3 films. Even though it did not garner the same kind of adoration as the first 3, it was a massive box office hit, grossing over $1 billion. Disney and Depp were both happy with the film's box office, according to Forbes. Depp was estimated to have grossed $55 million for the film. This was another huge win for the actor, and he wasn't done just yet. According to The Age, Depp made at least $90 million for his 5th film, Dead Men Tell No Tales. According to Business Insider, this made him one of the highest paid performers in history, and it also helped push his overall franchise revenues to an estimated $300 million. It's probable that Depp earned further compensation, bringing his total earnings to $300 million. And for the 6th film, which was set to be released but cancelled after Disney released him, Depp was set to make $22.5 million for the movie. As you can see from the video at the start, Johnny Depp has no interest in returning to the franchise after these brands had harshly cut him off. The character Jack Sparrow is very unique, and Depp even said that he changed the scripts to make the character more special and like himself, which is why no one could replace him in the movie itself. Fans around the world are making petitions for them to rehire him, which proves how good he was in that role. Comment down below if there is a better actor than him and what content you want to see next.